Miss Cooking with Kelly Michelle. It's been a while, but I'm here. So you all can come on in and watch me cook. So before, as always, we're gonna make sure that we have some good energy in here. So we gotta get rid of all that negative energy. Whew, gotta get rid of it. Get rid of it. Alright. Now, Tracy didn't want anything really to eat. So I decided I was just gonna make sandwiches tonight. But I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do that because I hadn't cooked for so long. But that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make a little bougie sandwich. So you all can go and grab you something to drink. I got my wine. You can grab some water, whatever it is you want to grab, and we're gonna cook tonight. Y'all make sure you all talk to me. Okay? I'm here. So let's do this. Alright. So first we're gonna pour us a glass. Pour us something to drink. So right now we have some bacon on. We have some bacon on cooking. So it's cooking. All I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it. You want to make sure you don't burn your bacon. So whenever you're cooking bacon, you want to make sure that you are standing by it. Okay? Bacon, sausage, anything that can cook pretty fast, you want to make sure you're staying by it. Do not leave your food because it will burn. Okay? It will burn. Set it on like medium, depending on how quick you need your food. Okay? If you're not doing anything, put it on low and just stay by your food. Simple. Now you can use turkey bacon, you can use bacon, pork, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you, that's what you use, okay? So now we are going to cut up some vegetables to put on our sandwich. Oh, another thing. If you want to, you can use a toaster oven. And if not, just turn your oven on. You go ahead and preheat your oven so that you can put your bread in and you can toast it if you want toasted bread. So Tracy wants toasted bread, so that's what we're going to do. Junior's already eating. All right. So we have an onion. We're gonna take an onion. We're gonna cut it. Not a lot, just a little bit. So we got onion. And you can take the peelings off on the sides of it. Okay? You take those off. You take those off. So we got some onions right here. We're not gonna use a lot of onions. We want to have that funky breath, okay? And then we're gonna do some lettuce. You wanna make sure that you are washing your produce, okay? Rinse it off, wash it, so that you don't have anything on it. They use chemicals in some farms, so you wanna make sure that you are cleaning off all your produce. You wanna make sure that you are taking off all of your stickers, because there are stickers on your produce, okay? You don't really notice it, but it's there. So make sure you're taking it off. All right? All right. So we have some onions that we're going to put right here on the side that we've already cut up. Now we're going to take some of our lettuce, and we're not going to use a lot of it, but we're going to cut them. I'm gonna cut them over here on the side. Stretch out some lettuce. Okay, so you have some lettuce, and you have some onions to put on your sandwich. I had some baby spinach that I had already in my refrigerator that needs to be used. So I'm gonna use some of that. Just like you go to, it's already been washed. Just like when you go to Subway or Jimmy J's, that's what it's called, and Jersey Mike's. You know, you just want to kind of have a variety of options of vegetables to use. Okay? You don't want to make it boring, but you also want to make sure that you're eating healthy. So, just make sure you have a variety of things to use. Now make sure you do not burn up your bacon. So always make sure you're checking anything that is on your eye. Okay? Sometimes you can smell it, sometimes you can't. Now, I like for my bacon to be a little crispy. So I'm gonna make it so it's kind of like a golden brown, a crisp golden brown on my bacon. Okay? Now, some people don't really like this to be like that, but just make your bacon however you like it. Now, we're going to take a tomato. Okay? I had already cut this tomato up. I already had used it, but I'm going to finish using it, and I'm going to put it on the sandwich. So you got your tomatoes. Take your tomatoes and put them on there too. Alright? So you got your some tomatoes. So we have some onions. We have some lettuce. We have some baby spinach. And we have some tomatoes that we're going to put on our sandwich. Now, you can use any kind of cheese that you like. Any kind. We're going to use some pepper jack. That's what we have here. We have some American here, provolone. and pepper jack. That's what we're gonna do. When you're using these, you want to make sure that you take off the paper. There's some paper on there. Can you understand it? So once you take this off the paper, take the paper off. Okay? And if you want to, you can slice it, or you can just put it whole, however you decide you want to do it. Okay? Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bread and I'm going to put it, you can either put it on top of your oven, or you can put it in. Like, you can make little sandwiches. I want to show you right there. Alright, so we have our bread, okay? We have our bread. Now, Tracy wants his more like a grilled cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cheese and I'm going to put it on the bread. I'm going to take some sandwich meat. I'm going to open my sandwich meat up. Open for me. Take a sandwich meat, open it up, and we're gonna take them and we're gonna put them. Take some layers. Take it and put it on your bread like that. Just take some and put them like that. Now, I'm not really sure what he ate today at lunch, so I'm going to take a lot and I'm going to put it on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on top of the oven with this one for his. That's what I'm going to do. On there. I'm going to take another piece of cheese and I'm going to put it on it. Like that. Another piece of cheese. The bacon is almost done. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bacon off of the eye. Because it's brown enough. It's cooked like I want it. And I'm going to take my bacon and I'm going to put it on a napkin so that the grease can drain out of it. And now I'm going to take the bacon strips and I'm going to put it on top of there like that. And then I'm going to put it on top of the oven. So then we have this. We have this. When I take it, I'm going to put it on top of our oven. And we are going to just do a grilled cheese. We're gonna just make a grilled cheese basically. That's it. So if you want to, you can use some spray. You can use some cooking spray, or either you can use some butter. Either or. But you want to make sure you put it on your pan. This is a butter flavored kind. So that's the kind we're gonna use. All right, now we're gonna put another piece of cheese in here. Another piece of cheese on here. And we're gonna take some bread. Like that. Okay? We're gonna take it and we're gonna put it on top of there. And we're just gonna allow the cheese to melt. Okay? So we're gonna let it get really, really warm. So you can put this on top of the stove, or either you can put it in your oven, whichever you prefer. Okay? So that's how his is gonna be. I want to do mine more of that's a heat. A heated sandwich. I want to do mine as a cold cut. Alright, so now I'm going to take some french fries. I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them in my deep fryer. So now I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to check my warm sandwich. So I got my warm sandwich, okay? And I'm going to let it cook. Alright, so now we just have the sandwich cooking in the middle. The cheese is gonna melt. It's gonna be really, really, like a melted cream cheese. Is what I'm going for. So y'all help me watch that. Okay? Help me watch that. And then we're gonna plate. our French fries are floating, so they're perfect. So I'm getting ready to take them out. And I'm gonna put them on a trainer. So I'm gonna take my French fries. I'm gonna put them in here like this. French fries. Put our French fries in there like that. And I got my sandwich. Got my sandwich. Set. And I'm gonna cut it in half like that. Yeah, make sure to turn my off. And then we got Tracy sandwich. So we're doing a cold cut, and then we're doing a warm sandwich. And then you can take some of the bowls, and you can put some condiments in it. See? So this is what it looks like. See? It looks really good. And the cheese is melted a little bit. It's not too much, but it has melted. And you take it and you just put it on there like that. And there you have it. And you can take some consonants and whatever you want, put on there. Then you can take you some mustard or some mayo, some French fries, some ketchup for your French fries on there. No, whatever you want. Tracy's a mustard kind of guy, so I want to put some mustard in there for him. Some mustard in there, and then he's really big on ketchup, so I'm gonna put some ketchup in there. That's Tracy's sandwich. So that's our warm cut. I'm gonna show you all what we got. So that's the warm cut. Okay. That's the warm cut. Now I'm gonna get ready to make mine. Then we're gonna make my sandwich. My sandwich is gonna be a cold cut. This is Tracy's sandwich. Now mine, I just want to toast my bread a bit. Just a little. I'm gonna take me some bread. I'm gonna put it on there. But if you wanted to, you could take a toaster and you can put your bread in that. Or either you can take your bread and put it in the oven. However you decide to do it. But I just want it to be a little toaster, not a lot. So I'm gonna take mine and put it on there. Let my bread toast a little bit. Not a whole lot. How's everybody doing? Hey, Miss Annette. How you all doing? I'm back. I'm back for a little while. When you tell me you love me, put your hands on my heart. Come tell me your eyes. And the expression on your face. Okay. Hi, thank you for tuning in. That's good. I'm glad everybody's doing good. You all make sure that you catch me. I'm going to be coming on more often now. So I'm back. You all make sure that you get your wine or your tea or your water or whatever it is. And we want to try to cook some healthy food, some soul food, whatever I'm in the mood for, what it's going to cook. Okay, see that's how I wanted my bread. Can you see it? I wanted to have that like that little burn on it. That's how I wanted my bread. Perfect. Alright. So I have that. Now I have to take my bacon. I didn't want my bacon to get too cold, but take my bacon. I'm going to put it on my sandwich. Okay? So take my strips and I'm going to put it on my sandwich. And I'm going to take some cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want. You make sure you take your cheese and just put it on it. Ain't nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all, actually. So you just put your cheese on. And then I'm going to put me some spinach on there. And I'm going to take a tomato. Take a tomato and put it on there. And then, upset. Let's say we're going to make this right. Okay. Oh, I got one of those too. But yeah, that's a good way to do it. Very convenient. I'm gonna take some lettuce and put some onions on it. Lots of onions. And then I'm gonna take me sandwich meat. Whatever kind of sandwich meat you want to use. Whatever kind of sandwich meat you want to use. Take a, I usually just like to layer it. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I like to see mine in like layered. Go ahead, pull it out. It's a sandwich kind of night. Alright, so we got that like that. And now we're gonna take our bread and we're gonna put it on the top like that. Okay? Just take it, put it on the top like that. Then we're gonna cut it in half. Okay? Taking this cut in half. We're gonna take one of our little bougie sticks and we're gonna put it in there so it can stay together. Like that. Now I'm gonna take some french fries or some chips or whatever it is that you wanna use. And you're gonna put them to the side. Like that. And there you go. That's all. That's all, folks. But thank you for tuning in, y'all. Okay. So then, I'm gonna take a pickle. Let's see if we can find some pickles. You can't go wrong with the pickle. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna cut our pickle up. It's a pickle. I'm just gonna put our pickle right there on the side. And that's all. You can take some ketchup, or whatever decide you want to use. And make sure you clean your plate. And that's what it looks like. Just a little sandwich. A little bougie sandwich. And that's it. It's a little bougie sandwich. Alright. So, I made 2 sandwiches. I made a cold cut. It's cold cut. But I did toast my bread. And then I did a warm cut. Okay? So, y'all make sure that y'all just get in the kitchen and just attempt to cook. Just attempt. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm a mayonnaise kind of girl. What y'all like on y'all sandwiches? I want me some mayonnaise. So I got my mayonnaise and some mustard. And some mustard. That's what I want on mine. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna take it. Now I'm gonna take me. You can take some raw seasoning or whatever you want to put on it like that. And some vinegar. Look at that vinegar. Like you go to the state fair and just take a little bit of vinegar. And put it on your french fries. Alright, let's bow our heads. Who's gonna say prayer? Mayo, lettuce, tomato. Hold on, let's see. Mayo, lettuce, and tomato. That sounds good. Hey, Brie. Alright, so now we're gonna bow our heads. We're gonna bow our heads real quick, and we're gonna thank God for this receipt. Amen, amen, amen. Alright, now let's try it. Let's go. Got my cold cup. Take that. I'm gonna dip it. Whether you can take a knife and spread it. So good. So good.
Find dresses, tops, denim, sneakers, and more, starting at $25. Boots for the family, up to 60% off. So hurry, head to your Nordstrom Rack store today and save big.
You can't forget the pickle. I don't know what it is, but listen, when you make your sandwich, if you like pickles, make sure you have one. Because that pickle just makes your meals so enjoyable. All right, let's see who on here. Hey, Miss Carney. So, you guys, I'm going to be coming back on, and I'm going to be cooking live in front of you all. And I hope that you all tune in. And I will be posting my Cash App. And if you would like to support, thank you. And if not, that's fine too. So, we're going to be doing different meals. And we're going to be doing some experimenting. And I'm going to be messing up in front of you all sometimes. And it's going to be okay. Because we're going to learn how to cook this food together. Okay? So you all make sure you tune in the next time I come on. Lately I've been pretty busy. So I haven't really been able to stick to my schedule. So whenever you see me, come on. Just tune in. Thank you all for tuning in to Mix. It's not polite for me to talk my foot on my mouth. I'm sorry. But thank you all for tuning in to Mix Cooking with Kelly Michelle. I'm Kelly Michelle. And I call this thing right here, this business, Mix. You all have a great night. Later.